Oh, SpaghettiOs.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And before we start, I'm glad to inform you that Froggy Man, the winner of the giveaway, has received his Jammy Dodger, which is what he wanted. And that's about the only thing I'm glad about in this video. So, yeah, let's just start. Okay, so this game is called RICO, and instead of just playing the game, I'm gonna do something that I actually want to do. I'm gonna talk about the game and just say how it's just so bad that it's almost fun. Like, okay, so the RICO is for like mob bosses. That's a police thing. So that's why this game is called RICO, because it's this team of 4 people, and you go in and like you have to like take down gangs in this case game mode, and you go through all the different levels, gathering evidence and shooting guys. And sounds fun, doesn't it? Quite the opposite actually. So basically, they tried to get those cool like kind of dry Borderland style graphics, and they did not do well. Also, this game has 4 different characters, each all, cool droids showing off these 4 characters. Yet there can only be 2 players. And I guess maybe that would make things a bit too easy, but they could make them harder if there's more players. And just, no. Alright, so there's the 4 different game modes. I only really play the case mode. Well, only did play the case mode. So basically, you have this big map of people in the in this gang. The people versus Borislav Zunov. And so yeah, you have to work through and then eventually get to the boss man. I didn't care enough to actually get to the boss man. So every time you get these merits, and then you can use the merits, but you can get them by doing extra objectives. So the more extra objectives you do, the more merits you're gonna get. And then you can use them to get new weapons and like upgrades and all this stuff. And that's fun. It's also just sometimes you're just in a completely empty building and you just hear this shirtless guy with an axe, and he's like "Grrr." He's like growling. I mean, me and my friend, actually me and Froggy Man himself, we played this and we could just hear the guy. Then we eventually found him in like a corner, and he's just wearing, the only thing he's wearing is these like cargo pants, and he's got this fire axe. We put him out of his misery, but it was just kind of weird. And then the gameplay can be a bit shaggy. You can also do these melees. It's really weird because you just hit someone in like the leg, and then they go flying across the room. It's really weird. So here's an example of the people graphics. Yeah. So we're gonna run through a level while I talk about this game. It came out this year, by the way. This year. Yikes. And it's kind of supposed to be like an action movie game. So like, okay, so here I am. You can like kick open doors and it goes, oh look, there's the guy, but he has a shotgun this time. yes, there's all the sliding and the weird things, and then they just like is the map. You have to gather the evidence. It's oh, there he is. There's my main man. So then you gather the evidence, and you just be on your way after getting all the evidence. And the more levels the higher level you're on, the more evidence you're gonna need to find. It's gonna be more floors and baddies, you know. Then there's things you can. There's a shotgun right there. You're just gonna take the shells to put in your semi-automatic pistol. Of course, it doesn't make sense how you wouldn't pick up the guns. There's also like people can't hear this gunfire and shouts and battle through these little walls. Look how thin these walls are. Like, there's this thingy, then the actual wall parts aren't actually that thick. So now I have to get out. And you know, you get the more weapons, and that's all real fun. You get to kick open doors. It's fun for a little bit, and then it just gets kind of weird. You only have 24 hours in real time to do a whole case. So there's some ways you get like more time. Yeah, I'm not sure you're part of the law since you're coming in and shooting people. I mean, they're not goodies, but you know. Look, I just kicked him in the foot, and now he's been killed. It's so there's also like one of the things, headshot hostiles. I can just hit a guy in the head, like, cause your health goes down. Like really sad. This guy's gonna shoot me with a shotgun, and that did nothing. So then I can just stand there and shoot them like that. It's not very smart. You know, there's the weird gameplay, and okay, so now I've been knocked down because I wanted to show you this. These weird reviver things. Just sticking to yourself, and then you're up. Just hit him in the leg, and he's been ended. This weird thing. Apparently you have like superhuman strength because you're able to literally obliterate a door, and you have slow motion powers. So yeah, there's a brief thing. Then you just stand here, and then see a guy just walked in there. So yeah, there is a level. So, and now I have stuff, so I can buy a shotgun, and I can buy more health. And then I go into the next thing. So overall, if you include the training thing you can do, you've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got I didn't really bother actually counting them. I was just saying it. So there's like around 10 or 12 missions a case. As I said, they get progressively harder. It's only really close to fun when you do it with a friend. I understand this video probably sucks, but this needs to be heard of. RICO. It's just I don't like it. Like, it's fun to joke about being good and play for a joke, but like, no. Then all the different game modes, I don't really care, and you're able to play online, like find random people online, but obviously you can't, because I'm the only person on the planet who actually plays RICO, or has RICO, may I correct myself. So yeah. I'm not an amateur. And then just take these fat stacks for some reason, and I just, yeah. It's it's pretty confusing. What is happening? Bang, bang. Exciting. So as you know from what I've been saying, RICO is one of my most treasured games. Nothing can beat it. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. I think they tried to get good graphics like Borderlands, but they just really failed. And I get that they tried. Like that guy's teeth, that's nice. It's just really disappointing. Like there's all these things you can break, and then there's just bombs, and this I can't even bring it into words how unexciting it is to play this game. You can just walk up to someone and go bang, bang, bong, bong, boom. You know? And although I'm clearly great at replicating it, there isn't much excitement to it. I mean, sure, it's fun to mindlessly blast baddies, but like, go on to PlayStation Plus, you got Titanfall 2. That's a game I actually like. Just kidding, I pretend to like it. RICO is the only thing. I mean, I deleted Overwatch to get RICO. So yeah. I hope you didn't enjoy, because no one should like RICO. And yeah, maybe I'll get more in depth. I might talk about it with somebody. Hopefully I won't burst into tears, even though there's a higher chance of bursting into tears than anything really. So yeah. I might be at a place I don't even know the location of. If you want to go find me and give me a leg of ham as an offering, a leg of chicken, or just an empty McDonald's Happy Meal, that would be great. I'm gonna make maybe a Minecraft video. Everyone loves Minecraft, especially with that banger update. So yeah, stay tuned for some more Fortnite funnies, and I'll see you in the next crime to humanity.